Action! Okay guys, I'm going to do something very simple this week for our video. I'm going to show a little bit on the rear naked choke, which is one of the fundamental techniques that you need to know. So most of your finishes, especially nogi, when we don't have the jacket on, are going to come off the back control position if you play the percentages right. And we're going to start here. We're going to start with our seatbelt on, our harness on. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to do first. Everything matters in this little sequence, so just watch for it. So the first thing is that when I connect my hands, a lot of people just connect whatever way they want. And when you get better, there's no such thing as a wrong grip if you're setting it up the way you are. But the way I'm going to show you guys today is that I'm going to hide the hand that's going to choke. So the hand that's on top is always going to be, almost always, going to be the one that chokes. So I'm going to put that underneath my other hand like this. Okay? And I'm going to be here in this scenario. So rather than being here, because when Rory goes to try and defend himself, he's going to pull my choking hand away now because he'll have access to that first. I'm going to be here. Okay? So it's difficult right now. It's always very difficult to get your hand underneath the neck into the finished position. Okay? Always very difficult. Always a challenge. Because again, something I've said before in these videos is that if the guy is only training a couple of months, he's going to be really aware that when I get on his back, this is what I want. So all he's going to do really here is protect his neck, right? So if I had my hand already, I'll give myself a better chance. So what I'm going to do is, rather than trying to fight and squeeze and wriggle, there's lots of different ways we can do that, is I'm going to put my hand here, hide my choking hand underneath my other hand, and when Rory brings his hand up now to try and grab it, he's going to try and pull that hand down, and when he pulls that hand down, I'm going to have this one free to wrap. So as he pulls my other hand away, the one he can access, so as he pulls this hand away, this one's going to be free to wrap. Okay? Now I've still got a problem because he's obviously going to try and control this hand, right? So people say, how do I free this hand? Well, the way do you free this hand is by using this hand to threaten him. Hook your fingers behind his shoulder blade here, put your head up right close to his ear, and look right now. Already, he has to bring his hands up to defend his neck. Now we're trying. Okay, but now we've got another problem. Because when I start to try and choke here, he's going to start pulling this hand away really actively. If I don't get a connection on it, the hand's going to disappear. He's going to get his hand back. So now when he grabs my hand on top, and I sneak this around, I'm going to dig this in here, put my hand here, and when I free this hand, instead of trying to do this down, trying to connect my hand or bring my hand up where you're going to open your hand here to try and bring it up. As soon as you open your hand, take the grip off his back, he's going to grab your hand, pull it down again. So when I'm here like this, I'm going to punch his shoulder forward like this. And now my hand, you can see it's a different scenario. Lots more pressure on, and now my hand's going to slide behind the back here. Okay? Once you get here, fist behind his head. Don't grab the back of his head, do anything like that. Make a fist here on your own shoulder. Take a big inhale. Exhale, squeeze slowly. And you're going to tap the guy. Okay, a couple more little hints. So let's go over that sequence again one time. He has to attack my top hand because that's the one he sees. He drags it down. I wrap, cup, and dig my fingers into his back. Use my head against his ear here like this. Punch his shoulder forwards. And now, this is what happens a lot when you start to be a beginner. You need to get to this position. So what you do is you grab your bicep, and now he grabs your hand. And now you're done again. You're back in a hand fight. So don't do that. Punch. And you probably notice there's a lot of pressure there here like this. So don't worry about the back of his head. This is perfectly fine. You're allowed to create this pressure. Punch the back of his head here like this. Now, why do I make a fist? Not put my hand here, not put anything like this. It's because everybody's able to do this a lot better than you're able to do this. You're just stronger when you have a fist with your hand. And the second reason is that if you create a grip here like this, if you grab your shoulder, put your hand on the shoulder, anything like that, that's as deep as your hand's going to go. So once you got there, it's going to go no further. It's going to get no tighter. So create this fist here like this, and now when you start to squeeze, the hand can easily get tighter and tighter as you go here. Finally, something not a lot of people realize is that everything contributes to the choke. Not just your hands. Use your head too. Here. Okay, let's look at that again. He attacks your top hand. Wrap. Dig your hands deep into his shoulder and start to use your head. If he's holding on to this hand and he's not letting you get it back, start to apply the choke with one hand. He's going to quickly let go of those hands, no problem. Next, punch to make this hand free. Don't free your hand by lifting it. Punch his shoulder forward. Create the pressure on him. More punching behind his head this time. Connect. Fist behind his head, not your open hand. Head to his head. Look at the way his head is. He should never be sitting here comfortably. He should always look uncomfortable. Use your head to contribute. and squeeze until he taps. Okay, that's some back control fundamentals or rear naked choke fundamentals. Sorry, I hope you can put that in your game real quick. Cheers.